You might know that your current thoughts and opinions about some things aren't serving you, but you aren't sure how to actually think something else about it. So you might have thoughts about yourself, about your business, about your partner, about anything in life really, and you want to change your thoughts about it. So there are 4 steps that we go through. So the first step is intentionally thinking a new thought, because our brain likes efficiency and it will always default to a previous thought that we've had. It's just the easiest way to do it. So we need to start intentionally thinking a new thought. So firstly, you need to decide the thought that you want to intentionally think. So I might have a thought that it's hard to find clients. And the thought that I want to have is that there are clients everywhere, or there are an abundance of clients. Clients are easy to find, whatever version of that thought I want to have, right? So I've decided on the intentional thought I want to have, and then I need to make sure that I'm thinking it often. So I set myself reminders, I write at places so that I'm reminding my brain of that all the time. Then the next thing that we want to do, well, I kind of did 1 and 2 together. So the first step is deciding on the thought, and then the second thing is making sure to think the thought often. So they're the first 2 steps. Then the next step is to take action consistent with the new thought. So if you want to have a new thought, something leading to yourself that you are confident, one of the actions that you could take in that is putting your hand up in a meeting. So that would be taking an action consistent with a new thought. If I have the thought it's hard to find clients, I'm not going to get out there and find clients. So if I have the thought there are an abundance of clients, clients are easy to find, then I'm more likely to go to networking events. I'm more likely to go and meet new people or be posting more on social media. So take action consistent with the new thought. And then what we want to do is find evidence to back up the thought that we want to have, because guaranteed whatever the thought is that you currently have that isn't serving you, you will have loads of evidence to back that thought up. If you have the thought I'm not very confident, you have a whole list of reasons to show yourself that you're not confident. If you have the thought that clients are hard to find, you would be able to tell me all the reasons and all the evidence that you have to back that up. So what we want to start doing is giving our brain an alternate viewpoint. So we then start to deliberately look for action that is consistent with that new way of thinking. And so every time you catch yourself feeling confident, you want to say, oh, here is some more evidence that I am confident. Or every time, like even if it's other people signing clients, then you're looking at, oh, there's the evidence that actually there are many people out there. And it's easy to find clients. So let's have a look at those 4 steps again. So the first one is intentionally thinking the thought that you want to think. And you want to then be thinking it often. And you're going to have to remind yourself of doing that, because your brain will not do that for you. You want to take action consistent with the new thought that you want to have. And then you also want to find evidence that that new thought is true. And so you're going to run that over and over. Any belief that you have about anything has been developed in this process. So if this is the way that all of our current beliefs have been formed, and really a belief is just a thought that we've thought over and over enough times that we kind of believe it like it's a fact for ourselves. So now you know exactly how your beliefs came to be, and then we use the exact same process to create new beliefs, to create new thoughts. So try this out. Pick an area of your life where you have some thoughts or opinions that aren't serving you, and think about what thought you want to have about it, and then run the process. Think it often, take action consistent with it, and also find the evidence to back up the thought to make it true for yourself. And I'd love to hear in the comments what it is that you are working on for yourself at the moment.